Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Modern Builds HD, and we're going to be continuing this Sleek House. So today, nothing bad has happened. We're just going to continue on with a normal Let's Build. Hopefully Sony Vegas won't be annoying again, but just to be sure, I will double check all my files. So, hopefully everything is good to go. So in this video, we are going to be doing one of the best parts of the build, one of the most requested parts of Let's Builds that most people don't include, and that so many people like. We're going to be doing the interior of this building. So I thought we'd just start over here simply because it's going to be a very simple design over here. I just wanted to start off the build simply, and as we go along we can think of new and cooler ideas for stuff. So first, all you're going to want to do is get out your snow. Let's go on slabs and let's see what's the best for this type of project. So jungle wood, that would look really strange, sort of that. I think spruce would suit this quite nicely. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to come along here. Sorry guys, just going to turn down the sensitivity of my mouse here. Okay, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and get some snow out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do the same there. So we have just a simple chair here, looking very nice. In fact, why don't we just go extend this by 1? Because it just looks a bit off at the side, and I was going to have 2 sofas here. Seems we don't have quite enough room. I mean, that looks really sick. So what we can do here is, what we could do actually is put a huge flat screen on the wall. So let's just get out some black stained clay. Right here, just replace that with, say, one of our wedges. We'll go across here, and then from the wall, 3 up in height, we will start building our TV. So we're going to have 2, 3 wide, 4 wide, and then we're going to finish it there with some white stained glass panes. Always get them too confused for some reason. And we're going to have 2 of these. And you may be thinking, why the hell have you done that? Well, you see, once you put down them paints, then you can put signs over the top, like this. You can press enter and go OO, not in capitals, or even you can have 3 O's. I think that would actually look cooler. Then do exactly the same thing, so just enter, 3 O's, and there you go. You got like a really cool little speaker system built in. I mean, how damn awesome does that look? So what we're going to have now is we're going to have some fences. You guys should use these fences. I'm going to go ahead, cheat a little bit, and use some carpenter's ones, because with the carpenter's fences you can change the color. And like I said guys, this is really easy to get. If you just go onto YouTube, type in carpenter's block or carpenter's mod tutorial, I'm sure there's loads of people out there that will teach you how to install this mod. It was very simple to install, and it just adds so much to the game, and I really do like how much you can add with the game. So I'm gonna have this coming up here, so 1, 2, 3, I'll say let's go 4. Then we can just have 1 out like so. We can have, the only thing that I don't like is I wish they had carpenter's glowstone. Could you imagine that, having like a black block that emits light? How cool would that be? Unfortunately we don't have that, so we're just gonna have to put down a plain. I forgot you could do that. Let's see what we can do here actually. So I want to change these to spruce. So if you have carpenter's mod, please do what I'm doing, and we could leave that like that, but you see that looks a bit strange, doesn't it? So what we can do here, get some signs again, then we will just go here, place 1 there, place 1 here, and there you go. You got a really cool looking modern light. I've never even thought of something like that before, but I'm going to say that looks absolutely epic. So we got our little waiting area, little sitting lounge, whatever you want to call it, and then over here what we can have is a huge modern desk. So let's just change the time again. I'm not sure if it's just Zeus naturally being so dark. Yes it is. Okay, no problems. So over here, I want to add some sort of cool color to the build that has to go with everything, because we can't pick something like purple, pink, you know, that would just look absolutely ridiculous. We've got to find a color that's not too over the top and just works with everything. So we can't use grey. So let's have a look what we have here. You know what? Soul Sand, that looks kind of cool and flows. I think I'm going to go with that. I don't know if it looks a little bit like crap, but if it does, then that's going to be annoying. But let's just get some of that out. Get some brown carpet, and of course, if it does look crap on your texture pack, you can use brown wool, you can use brown stained clay. I try and give you guys loads of different ideas for builds, because of course loads of people watching have different shader packs and different texture packs. I'm going to see you guys back in a second. It's done what it did for me in the last part, and it's a bit strange. It's like a little glitch thing, but I'll meet you guys back in a second. It just seems me and shaders are not friends. I mean, recently I've been getting so much bad luck with just videos in general, rendering and all kinds of stuff. Now Zeus Shaders has just decided it doesn't want to work. I know a few people have been having some problems, but I don't know why it's not working. There's some kind of shader glitch out at the moment, and it's just been a bit weird. But this is just that soul sand, you know, brown wool, brown stained clay, whatever you chose to use, some string underneath, and then just some carpet to create a really minimalistic looking table design. Now we can't put anything on top here because of course that's carpet. I'm sure if you have world edit, there's probably some kind of way that you can work around that kind of stuff. It's really awesome world edit, but unfortunately on single player worlds we can't get that kind of stuff, which kind of sucks. You know what? Actually, I think painting there works quite nicely, so we're going to go keep that. What we can have along here, so we just put some spruce slabs. So we just put, does that work nicely with that material? Yes it does, okay. So we're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. There's 4 of these here. We're going to get out some quartz slabs, some quartz pillars. I'm just trying to add a new design out here, guys. And we're going to place these here, one here, and one here. Then we're just going to get out quartz stairs and put one here, one here. What do we think? What do we think? You know what? That doesn't look too bad. It needs a bit of improvement though. Let's just place these here and here. Yeah, so bam, we got some modern bar stools. That looks pretty sick. Okay, so we're going to leave that like that. Very simple, but then we don't need to go majorly over the top with detail in this build because there's no need for the interior. I mean, this build is all about just awesome shapes and stuff, and we don't need to overload the build with just constant interior. What we can do here is we can get out some black carpet. I'm choosing to use this because it's probably the most striking when you walk in a room. You know, you just like see it, it's just like bam, it just looks awesome. We're going to use that. We're going to use some white stained glass panes because you know black and white is probably the best contrast going. Use some string there. Now we're going to make our huge dining conference room table, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to come 1, 2, 3 blocks away from the wall to start off. Then what we are going to do is we're going to put some string down. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on this side. And we're just going to bring this back 2, so it's 2 now. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think 6 should be enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replace parts of this. So 1 here, 1 here. Actually, with this, I think we might actually have to, yeah, just take 2. So we'll go 2. Then we'll put down string. So as you can see, starts off here with glass panes. Then we got string on the floor. Then we go glass pane, and then it ends. So you're going to want to do that on either side. Maybe we might extend to the dining table a little bit. It just depends on if it looks too square. Okay, so we're going to have that like that, and then what we're going to do is just run some black carpet along the top of it, because I just want to come up with my own like cool dining room table design. I see people do it all the time and make some really epic looking stuff, and I was like, yeah, I should probably go create mine. That would be awesome. So that's what we're doing. I want to come up with some sort of cool like design in the middle. What do we think? Actually, I think we should just leave it like that. I think that looks like flipping sick. Alright, so we have 2 blocks on this side, 2 blocks on this side. It looks kind of awesome how everything just contrasts between different stuff. I do kind of want to use these, but I want to kind of come up with some awesome funky looking design. Let's get out art. So you could get out fences or walls. I'm just going to see if Carpenter's mod has anything, because this is why I keep recommending this. There's so much stuff that you can do with this mod, it's unbelievable. Carpenter's barrier, you can use a fence, like I said, a cobblestone wall, whatever you think looks better in your personal opinion, of course. Quartz pillar block, maybe let's get out a snow block as well, just in case. This is only for people using Carpenter's mod, by the way. This is why I'm trying to promote this mod, because I think it looks so good. Not many people know about it, and the person that made it is a genius, so you know, he definitely deserves recognition. I'm going to put 2 here. 2 here, so let's check, is that in line? It is in line, okay. Then if you're using Carpenter's mod, of course, you're going to be able to change the material of these, which is, you know, absolutely sick. And then what can we do for the top here? I think what we can we put pressure plates on top of these? I don't think we can. If we can't, that will suck. Oh, we can. No way. That is so smart. Yeah, I think that's all we should need then, really. Maybe we need a painting around here, I just don't know where. We need it to just, you know, spice it up a tad. Of course, we're going to add a door here, because this is the downstairs toilet, of course. And I do think, guys, on progression rates, that we should probably have about 2 episodes just on interior. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload the next part tomorrow due to me moving to my dad's house. I have to move back to my mum's dad's house like every single week. So with a few days in between, I have to move a lot of stuff like computer equipment, so I can't get it out. So I don't think anyway. I might bring out a tutorial or something quick for you guys, which I can record tonight. But you know, recording these episodes isn't very easy, as you can probably gather. Right. So red maybe? Would red work nicely? Does that work cool? I don't know, there's just something about how this is here and, you know, it's just, nah. Maybe we can align, does that work? No, not quite. It's quite hard to pick the right painting, you know, you gotta be so flipping precise. So I think, yeah, that looks pretty cool. You know, I said, like, keep it simple, right? That's exactly what we've done, and I think it's looking pretty epic. What I want to have here, I want to use some white stained glass paints. Oh, we already had them. There was no need to select them. I kind of went a bit retard mode on that. Let's bring this out. 1, 2, 3. So if we bring these out and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Come on back. 4. And then we go here again. So let's just jump a block here. So let's just check if that's in line. Yes, it is, so it should be in line with these parts, that's why. We're going to extend it by 1 more as well, just so it matches the table, and all you OCD people don't go crazy and go kill me. What we're going to do here now, then, is we're going to get out some beacons. I just purely think glowstone wouldn't look that cool from the underneath, and as we all know, beacons do. The reason why I'm doing this is for you Zeus Shaders users. I'm going to try and get it registered again and working, like in a second. I'll do it on camera, of course, just to show you guys, you know, it's not me joking around or something, just literally Zeus Shaders just being really strange for some reason. Okay, so you know what, that looks pretty epic. As you can see, even without shaders mod, you know, this build, it still looks pretty good. Let's go try Zeus Shaders mod out here, see if it's working for us. It is it going to cut out? Wow, okay, it's staying. So this is why I had that idea. As you can see, they kind of look like these huge sort of lights, and they just look so epic, so that is why we're having them. Now we do need a few lights here, so I think what we're going to do is put 1 here, jump to block 1 away from there, put another 1 in there, and there we go. I think that's enough lighting for this room. So we got our little, like, you know, kind of like little kitchen area. It's very simple, guys. We've got a dining room, conference area, we've got a toilet, and the toilet is what we're going to have to work on next. So hopefully, because when I placed a block before, that is when Zeus cut out. So let's just put some beacons randomly up here. They don't have to stay here, of course, they're literally just so I can see in here on the Zeus shaders, and of course you guys can see what I'm building. Because after Zeus has been like put through Vegas, uploaded to YouTube, it looks a little bit darker than it actually is in camera, so of course that's why we've got to do this stuff. So what we're going to use here, going to use a hooper hopper, so they look a little bit more modern than cauldrons. That's just why I like using them. I'm going to put it there, Then what we're going to do is get out a pressure plate. I like the weighted pressure plate on Flows HD, and that is just because it's chrome and it looks so modern. Oh, it looks like the bats have found us again. Then what we can do here is we can get a beacon, put it here. Come on, bat. Are you kidding me? This bat is like invincible. Damn it. This is why builders hate these things so much. So what I'm going to have to do here, if this happened to you, I'm sorry. I know the bats are probably the most annoying things on Minecraft, especially when you're building. So we're going to place that there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can put an item frame over it, just because we haven't used many of these on this build so far. So can we hit the side of that there? Will that work? Yeah, because I don't know a way, because, you know, beacons are really hard to work with. They're just so annoying. Look, you try and place it on there, it won't work. I think what we're going to have to do here is use glowstone. There's probably some really easy way to do it. It's just my brain probably can't function at the moment. It seems Zeus is with us, so I'm happy. So we could put a glowstone there. Then what we could do is put an item frame there. And actually, I had an even better idea. We've spent like a couple of minutes now just working on a light. So what we can do is just get out some right here, of course, because the bat got in the way and made me delete that part of the build. I mean, these things are so annoying. Get some beacons, and we will put these in the corners of the room. So I'm sorry, I do apologise if it gets very dark here. So I'm going to put one here, and we may need to go upstairs and, you know, carpet some things over, because of course it is going upstairs. And we've got two lights here, so they provide enough lighting for us to need. I mean, it's only a toilet after all. Now what we're going to do is get out some quartz stairs, just here, and a really cool little design I've been seeing a lot recently. Go away, you bats. Let's just, yeah, the door is open, go out. So what I've seen a lot is people using these like stairs, and then they use a normal material. What I think I want to use though is I want to go ahead and use this with some stained glass, you know. I mean, I think that just looks like a more modern sink design. And you may be thinking like, why the hell is the flooring continued there? Like, it looks weird. You can just go ahead and just go put some snow underneath it. It looks really modern and cool. Should suit the build quite nicely. And there you go, we have like a modern sink design. What we can do now is we can just get out some carpet. I think let's use some black carpet. We've already got that out as well. Okay. Then we'll go get some string, like that, and we're just going to place that there. And this is going to be some shelving units just above. So as you can see, just like that. And then all we can do here is just get like a little tripwire hook here. Just put it in the middle, like so. So that looks pretty cool. So we've got a small toilet, we've got a sink. All we need now really to finish it off is another few shelving units, and then we should be pretty much done. But let's just get out some barriers. For me it's barriers, for you it may be fences. Yeah, of course it's fences. And then what we can do here is just create a nice hanging light. So let's just get out some glowstone here and do exactly the same thing as what we did before. So get that, get some signs out, go replace that with item frames because I don't think we need them. And glowstone's nice and easy, and it actually does what you say, so it's not going to affect us here. Or even what we could do is we could use that other design that I did, which was this, which I think looks way better, and then we just put some just signs there. Just looks so awesome. And then what we can change this to is we could go change that to snow, so it matches the walls and everything. And you know, we've got a really cool little light design now, just emitting a tad more light because this room seems to need it. What we can do now is we can get some paintings. Let's get these out. So we can add like a cool little, well, that's huge. That's what she said. We can just have one there. I kind of feel we need one here, but you know, that annoying part of quartz is there, so maybe it's one there. And that's the wrong positioning. Where can we have this? You know what? I think that's about done. Yes, it is probably one of the most simple bathrooms you'll ever see, but we don't need a huge amount of detail. I mean, it's only a tiny little room. So if we just go change the time here, so it seems to be very dark outside. Well, that and that done. This area right here doesn't really need to be interfered with because it's very simple and it's naturally simple. So what I think we should do here is also work on our second living room. So what we can do, get out some black stained glass. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4 in height, and come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what we can have here is just some white stained glass panes, and they act as speakers. And then we can once again place it on here, place it on here, here, and here, just like that. So we have ourselves some cool speakers, and then we can have let's have this as actually like a little like a games room, so we can have like a pool table here and all kinds of stuff. So let's get out green stained clay, and I don't know if I've overshot on this video. I don't want it to be massively long because I recently seen my Let's Builds have been getting like 13 minutes long recently, and I haven't had any complaints about it, which actually surprised me, because when people see something they don't like on YouTube, they instantly go to that comment section, and no one's done that yet, so I'm quite surprised. So it must not be that long, but I just prefer to make videos for you that of course aren't that long, because then you can follow a quicker tutorial, because you'll probably get bored after watching me for 30 minutes of just constantly building. So to make pool tables, it's pretty simple. You put down some green stained clay, some hooper hoppers in each corner. Then all you do is you get out some signs. You go around the outside with it. What the hell? Okay, that one clearly doesn't want to go. And then we just put another 2 here, one there to finish it off. Okay, then we've got everything, and now what you can do over here is just literally get out some string. That is it. And this is a really cool thing that I found, and you can literally just go 1, 2 here, and it looks like you got like a pool cube on the table. You know, it just with a color change, it looks like wood. You know, you can see what I mean. I just think that was a really cool little feature. What we can have here now is some fences. Yes, the normal fences, so you don't have to go on Carpenter's mod for this. Then you got up 2 in height, 3 in height, and then we do exactly the same thing here. Leave some of them. Actually, I will be a bit bad here. Get some of these out, and then just get out some iron. There you are. And because this is just an additional thing just for you people that have the same thing as me, the same mod, and we'll get a block of iron, got a block of iron there, and there we go, we have some pool cubes. Pretty legit, but they look pretty cool. So now we've done that, what we need is a big sofa, so we're just going to get out some snow. Let's make a huge corner sofa, so we'll go 3. Keep the backing the same, so we'll go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Yeah, watch out guys, there is a step there, so if you are placing that, it may go up. So I think that should be enough. And then what we're going to do here is this is going to be an ultra uncomfortable sofa, but you know, have it like that. What about like that? We could have it like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Then we need a few paintings, you know, just to brighten the place up a bit, and of course then we need some actual lighting just to brighten the place up a bit. See if we can get a cool painting here. So I think that one's pretty cool. What do we have here? Now we can't have the same painting twice, maybe one here. Let's see. Yeah, I always seem to get like really unlucky when I want to get a painting. I have to spend absolutely ages till I actually find the painting that I want. So yeah, we can have that and that, and then just install some quick lighting. Like, this isn't the best of ability in my interior because I have to do it for you guys in a certain time period. You know, I have to speed things. I don't have time to thoroughly think things through. But, you know, it's still going to look cool. Seems that it is raining outside. Okay. Come on. There we go. Let's just go change it here. There we go. To stop it from raining, that should help us out a little bit as well. So as you can see now, we've got some simple lighting here. That is the little games room done. It's very simple again, but not a huge amount of detail is done. I'm going to outro the video here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching the following video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help. It only takes a second of your time and helps me out so much. And please do go subscribe. We hit 1,500 subscribers last night, which was absolutely epic. And if we can, we're getting closer and closer to that magical number of 2K. And then after we hit 2K, we're aiming for that big 10K. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, but if it does, that's just going to be awesome. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might have another video out tonight, possibly tomorrow. If it will, it won't be a sleek house, but I will try and get a tutorial or a build review out for you guys to give you guys some daily dose of inspiration and keep it rolling. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys